Hello, my dear students. Good morning. How are you all? All of you know that we have started chapter 4. The chapter 4 is planning. In our previous sessions, we have done two topics of this chapter. In today's class, we are going to see an important concept as well as an important process of this chapter, where we can see the different ways, different methods, different procedures will be adopted by each and every organization. Before starting this topic, I would like to give an example to you. With that example, you can understand this topic in a easy manner, in a simple manner. Let us go for the example for today's topic. All of you assume that, bring the assumptions in the mind, how the process will be done in the organization. Let's go the example for the day where you can understand in an easy manner for today's topic. See here, let me explain you this example. Assume that from Kolar to we have to go Bangalore. From where we have to go? From Kolar to Bangalore we have to go. That is our main objective, that is our main aim, that is our main goal. We have been fixed in our mind. First, what we do here? We want to go to Bangalore. That is the intention. From where we have to go? From Kolar to Bangalore we have to go. That is our aim. That is our goal. Where we have to do. That is the first point. Once we make a plan in the mind, we want to go from Kolar to Bangalore. The next step we will follow. When we have to go, how we have to go, where we have to go. This is our procedure. The next step is when we have to go. Either we have to go on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Why we have to go? What is the reason we want to go to Bangalore? This is the second point it comes to our mind. When we will fix the date. That is the point. We will go on Monday. We will go on Tuesday. We will go on Thursday. We will go on Saturday. That is the next process we will bring into the mind. Once we fix that timing and date, then assume that we want to go on Monday. On Monday, we have decided to go. The next process what we will do, on Monday, we have to go to Bangalore. Then how we have to go? There are different ways to go to Bangalore. For example, there are road facility, there is water facility, railway facility. From these three ways, how we have to go to Bangalore? Either we have to go roads, either we have to go water, either we have to go railway. This is the next step we will bring into the mind. If you go to the railway, if you go to the waterway, if you go to the roadway, what is the procedure to be followed? That is the next procedure. Now what we will do, we will be going in deep. The next procedure what we will do, we will go in a deep. If I go with road, there are three ways how I can go. For example, either I can go on bike, either I can go on bus, either I can go by car. These are the three ways if I go road. Then water. If I go water, I will be selecting ship. I will be selecting Titanic. Next, I will be selecting railway. If I select railway, I will be thinking what is the timing for the railway. Either it will go for 10, either it will go for 11, either it will go for 12, either it will go for 1. This is the thing I will be selecting. After this, by seeing this whole information, in this I am going to see a brief explanation. If I go, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages? If I go railway, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages? If I go water, what are the advantages and disadvantages? What are the strengths, weaknesses? These all information I will be looking. Once I decided, I will be going roadway. Once if I selected by going roadway, then in that I will be thinking 3 points. Either I have been selected to go Bangalore by roadway. Now I will decide how I have to go to Bangalore, either by bike, either by bus, either by car. In that I am selecting. If I go bike, it will take 2 hours. If I go by bus, it will take 3 hours. If I go by bike, it will take 1 hour. In this I am going to select the best plan. I want to go to Bangalore on Monday by car. This is the procedure. Next, in that I am going to do the final selection. Either I have to go road or water or railway. If I go road, either if I go by bike, it will take 2 hours. If I go by bus, it will take 3 hours. If I go car, it will take 1 hour. In that, I am going to select the best procedure. I have been selected car. Now I am going to select the car facility to go Bangalore on Monday. That is the point I done. The next procedure what I do after selecting by car to go Bangalore, I will be doing implementing. Implementing means what? Now I will be taking the service and now I am taking or adopting the car to go to Bangalore. Last one, follow up. Now I am going to start my journey to go to the Bangalore. This is the example for planning process. I hope all of you have understood the best example. Let's go for the today's topic. Today's topic is planning process, which is very important for you. This question may arise for 8 marks, which is important for the examination point of view. There are 7 points which you have to write in your notes. The next topics for the day is planning process, which is very important and which is very useful for you once you start your own business, once you go for the organization, once you start by MNC. These are the 7 planning procedures where each and every organization will be following before starting any activity, before doing any work, before going anywhere, before doing the production, before doing the service of the organization. Let us go one by one. Today's topic is planning process. There are 7 points. The first point is setting objectives. Second one, developing premises. Third one, identifying alternative course of action. Fourth point, evaluating alternative courses. Next, fifth point, selecting an alternative. Next, sixth point, implementing the plan. Last one is follow-up action. By seeing this procedure, by this example, you may know what is this procedure which we will follow by the organization. I will go in a deep explanation what is the exact process of planning. The first point is setting objective. Before starting any activity, before doing any work, before going anywhere, before studying, we will do aim in our mind. We will bring the objective in our mind. So that is the reason once we start the organization, we will fix certain goals, we will fix certain objectives in the mind to achieve for the success of the organization. That is the first point, setting objective. We will be setting goals, setting objectives of the organization before starting any activity, before starting the work of the organization. Once I start the work, I will be setting the goals and objectives of the organization, whatever I want to achieve in the future. Next, second point, developing premises. Once I have been started my organization, once I am fixing the aims and objectives of the organization, the next process I will be doing developing premises. It means I am thinking about the future. In future, how many days it may take, how many times it may take. That is the point I will be thinking the mind. Developing premises, which means once I set the objectives, I will be thinking about the future, how many time it may take, how many days it may take, what is the finance it may take, what is the marketing procedure it may take, what is the technology I have to use, what is the government policies I should follow, what are the rules and regulations I should implement in the organization. These all points I should be developed about the future. Once I have been fixed the goals, if I want to achieve, I will be thinking about the future. Next, third point is identifying alternative course of action. Identifying alternative course of action. Once I have been developed the objectives and after thinking the future, I will be bringing different plans in the organization in order to achieve the goals. For example, just I said, if I want to go to Bangalore, I will be adopting 3 ways. Either I can go railway, either I can go water, either I can go by road. This is the procedure. Once the organization fixes the goals, they will be making 1 plan, 2 plan, 3 plan, 4 plan. There are 4 plans which has been started by the organization. What they want to achieve the goals. These are called identifying alternative course of action. Alternative course of action is nothing but there are different plans which has developed by the top level management of the organization. They want to achieve the goals. The top level management has maintained 4 plans. First plan, second plan, third plan, fourth plan. Next topic is evaluating alternative courses. 1, 2, 3, 4 plans have been developed. In that, I will be going in a deep. If I implement first plan, what are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? If I go second plan, what are the advantages and disadvantages? If I go for fourth plan, what are the advantages and disadvantages? I will be thinking about that. If I implement first plan, how many costs it will incur? If I implemented third plan, what is the cost it will be occurred? This is the procedure I will be evaluating in deep. If I adopt second plan, what is the finance it may take? How many time it may take? How many days it may take? If I implement fourth plan, what is the time it will take? What is the money it will take? These are the things I will be evaluating in a deep. That is the point, evaluating alternative course of action. In that I will be thinking each and every point. Next process is selecting an alternative. Selecting an alternative is nothing but after seeing first plan, second plan, third plan and fourth plan in a deep, I am going to select the best plan according to the top level management and experienced person. If I adopt first plan, it will incur 1 lakh rupees. If I adopt second plan, it will incur 2 lakh rupees. If I incur third plan, it will take 1.5 lakh rupees. If I implement fourth plan, it will take 2.5 lakh rupees. First plan, it will take 100 days. Second plan, it will take 27 days. Third plan, if I implement, it will 75 days. If I implement fourth plan, it will take 10 days. Among them, I will be selecting the best course of action. I will be selecting best plan to be implemented in this organization. Next, last point, implementing the plan. I have been selected third plan to be followed in the organization. After selecting the best plan, I will be implementing in the organization. After the experienced following, after the asking the permission from the top level management, I will be adopting third plan in the organization. I will be implementing the third plan in the organization, which